Hello, we are live.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm just trying to get some information on this beer that I'm drinking this evening. Thank you once again for clicking on and tuning into the Massachusetts Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Mel 75. This is your Massachusetts Reviews. Who's here today so far? Tanner from the East Coast Liquor Reviews, the state of Rhode Island. Cheers, welcome. And from the great state of Oregon, we have the one and only beer man. Let me put the
Cheers.
link. Cheers. Let me put the link in the chat. Get people's attention. Come on in. There's Leprechaun TV. There he is. Hello. Is this thing going to show up? There it is. And here's the link if anybody wants to have a beer, wine, spirit, or any kind of adult beverage you want to talk about. All I ask is let's have some fun and don't be a douche. Cool. All right. Let's go around the panel and see what everybody is drinking this evening. Let's start with Andrew from East Coast.
So I got another proclamation beer. This is Therius. It's IPA, 6.6%. On the website, it says IPA notes of melon, orange, fruit punch, honey, 6.6% ABV. On the side of the can, it says this culmination of knowledge and stupidity, trial and error, slight, short-lived victories, and crushing failures. This is what has drifted us and stuck for better or worse. This is what has floated away, whether or not we should have let it. This is what remains. Drink fresh, unfiltered, and may contain sediment. This is from Proclamation Ale Company out of Warwick, Rhode Island. If you want to go check them out, you can go to proclamationale.com.
Sweet.
No hops listed. I'm surprised. When I come back, I think there's another link that I can get to this beer, but I'll pour it up now, and I'll look for that because I'm pretty sure the other because they have the online store and then they have their beers. When you first go to their page, you can click on the beers. But yeah, let's pour this up.
On the main screen.
All right.
Tanner on the main screen, not my lovely face. Come on, Tanner. I'm on a laptop and can't really do this properly. Oh, screw it. Let's just do it this way for now. Back to come on. There you go. Back to Tanner.
Got my I actually bought this at Dollar Tree. It's nice. It's like nice and thick. It's like a snifter. Kind of looks like my Double. It's a little bit taller. I really do like this glass, and for $1, I should have bought 2 of them. But let's
awesome.
Pour this up and check out the appearance.
Sweet.
That's a nice glass.
I mean, for $1, you can't go wrong, right?
Right.
It looks the color on the camera doesn't do it very much justice. It's slight orange, yellow. Mixed between orange, yellow. Actually, kind of looks like pineapple juice. This is, I'm guessing, more of a New England style IPA. Super hazy. That's not just the chilled haze. You can see my hand is behind it, so it is. It looks pretty thick, and most of their beers are unfiltered. I haven't seen one yet that wasn't unfiltered. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm excited to try this. Paid $15 for a 4-pack, so decent price coming from them. Cheers, guys.
Hell yeah, Whiskey Dictionary. What the hell is up? Cheers, my man.
Cheers.
Bye. We got Beer Man in the chat. We got Leprechaun TV. He's shouting out the next panelist, which is
I have water.
The Beer Man, featuring the water break. That's not just from
All right, thanks, Eric, man. Always a pleasure being here. All right, so this one's a local of mine. Apparently they make these every year, different ones. So I didn't know that. But it is an Imperial Stout at 9%. It's called the Waves of Silence from Fort George Brewery out of Astoria, Oregon, just over the bridge from me. And this is in the can 12/13, so it's fairly fresh, about a month out or so. So open it. Said to have cinnamon and stuff in it, so I'm kind of curious. I don't remember it having cinnamon. I've had it before, but it was a different batch.
Link available in the chat if anybody wants to have a wine, a beer, or spirit with us on panel.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice, dark chocolate looking beer. Opaque, nice tan khaki head, tightly firm, and a little rockiness on the top. Quick smell. It smells nice. Let's just put it that way. We'll get into the review after. But
Hell yeah.
on. Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers, man.
Cheers, everybody in the chat. Cheers to Jeremy, Vincent, pretty much everybody here. East Coast Beer Reviews, Beer Man, JV's Hangout. Check out the Whiskey Dictionary on the YouTubes. Check out Leprechaun TV on the YouTubes. Everybody's got a YouTube channel. It's a nice, loving community. Subscribe and share out the goodies that they put out on their YouTube channels. All right. So today, picking up pizza for dinner, and I'm like, well, I could showcase some more epic Treehouse Brewing Company beers, but in lieu of me trying to just show off only Treehouse Brewing Company beers, I got a mixed variety 12-pack from the Samuel Adams Brewing Company, one that I barely ever pick up, even living here in southeastern Massachusetts. This is their, what do they call it, a game day variety pack. And the beer that I'm going to review from it is called the Alpine Lager. There we go. The Alpine Lager. It is 5.5% alcohol by volume, 18 IBUs. It's a limited release. Golden and lively. Hazy and golden. This unfiltered lager is a breath of fresh air. The crisp maltiness and lively citrus notes transports you to brisk sunny days out in the mountains. And the variety 12-pack is, they do freshest by May 2022. So not bad at all. This must be pretty fresh beer. And Sam Adams glass, because that sounds appropriate. Here we go. All right, let's straighten this glass out, see what we get. I've never had this particular beer, and a lot of the Sam Adams beers, if anybody doesn't know, a lot of them can only be found in their variety pack. So you kind of have to make the leap and buy that variety pack if you want to try certain beers, I suppose. Let's see. So there's the look on the beer. It does have a golden straw color. It's more just plain outright gold here, but if I go closer into the camera, maybe it is a little bit more that hazy, lemony yellow kind of gold color. It does have like a nice 3-finger head, and I believe this glass is nuclear etched on the bottom with that for the carbonation, and it's going, you probably can't even see it here. You can kind of see it there. It's going everywhere, people. Looks like a fish tank or something. So pretty good stuff. All right, we will get into that in a minute. In a hot minute here. So let's go right back to Tanner to talk about the beer from Rhode Island Proclamation.
Etherius. I can't pronounce it. Beer Man said it earlier. I was showing him what I was.
Etherius.
Much smarter than me.
No.
Want to learn how to pronounce things? Go to Beer Man, not me. Definitely it definitely got that juice bomb color. Looks like it's gonna leave like a nice lace and head when we're ready. But let's go for the nose on this one. It says notes melon, orange, fruit punch, honey. Get like sweetness. So like a little bit of like caramel. As far as melon, like maybe like a cantaloupe. Definitely like orange and citrus. Like a creamy citrus. A little bit of hop resin. More juice forward, more tropical forward, I should say, actually. But a little bit of breadiness as well. Smells good. It's not like bursting out with aromas, but I do see what they're saying. Cheers. Let's try this one out. I'm actually pretty excited. Most of the New England IPAs that they do are really good. So cheers, everyone.
Yes, cheers.
Do it up. Cheers, dinner. East Coast Liquor Review.
Ooh. Every time. You don't get much of the hop resin on the aroma, but on the palate, nice bitterness, very juicy up front. I'm not really getting much of like a fruit punch, but very tropical pineapple, mango, guava, kind of like that cantaloupe again. Tropical up front, citrusy on the finish, like I said, kind of like with the aroma, like a citrusy, like orange cream, some grapefruit, some like biscuity, bready notes. I can see the honey, so like caramel, honey, kind of sweetness. It's good. This is a chugger. This is another juice bomb chugger. If you guys like juice bombs, check it out. It's not a double, 6.6%. It's regular IPA, New England IPA. But yeah, they make some good stuff. I do enjoy this. Yeah, pretty much tropical up front, citrusy on the back end. This is one of their year-round ones. I was actually looking at the website. I thought they list the hops, but I guess they don't list the hops on the website, which is surprising because most of their beers have the hops listed. But this one is a year-round availability, so you can get this one year-round. So if they have proclamation, they're probably going to have this one. I enjoy it. We come back around for a rating?
Gonna come back around. Yep.
All right, sounds good. Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me.
You got it. And by the way, you are from the state of Rhode Island, correct, Tanner? Yes.
Yeah, Rhode Island. Yep.
All right. So yeah, we got a collection of individuals from all over the place, and yes, the next man on the list. But Astoria,
Yeah,
there he is.
on the other side here. Cool. Yeah, dude, this is a
Get ready to rumble. Let's go.
Oh yeah, dude. This is a wonky one. This is one not wonky. It's just different. I didn't expect it. Like, okay, Tanner had a barley wine that was chocolate chips supposedly, and he didn't get that right. He didn't get that too much.
More like chocolate syrup.
Yeah, more chocolate syrup. This one has the cookie dough. There's a major cookie dough going on here. Major, like a sweet, salty cookie dough like that, and chocolate chips, like semi-sweet chocolate chips or milk chocolate. Actually, there's a milk chocolatiness, and I'm getting the dough from the malty doughiness, that fresh dough with the oh my god. And I get the cinnamon. The cinnamon comes out of the can more. There's a slight cinnamon that presses through. And it's very balanced though. It's very into it. It's like it was supposed to be there. They mixed it so perfectly. Very cookie dough. Let's just go with that. I'm gonna taste this. Cheers, man. It had a medium rising bubble. Let's say, as far as the carbonation, as far, where that goes. Whatever. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's different. It's trying to push the cookie dough chocolate chip in the mouth as well, and the flavors, but it was more in the aromas. I'm getting more of a cinnamon dosage, but it's still balanced. You're still getting that somewhat of an acrid kind of roastiness along the underside of your tongue towards the finish. All over your palate, though, you're getting this doughy punch of roasted malt dough. Like, it's like this crazy bready, like just real rich, fresh dough before it goes in the oven to cook that bread. It's that yeasty kind of bready, but with the roasted chocolates, and it's actually more semi-sweet than anything when it comes to the chocolate rhythm. But it also has a punch of cinnamon that sifts through it, and you're getting this wet kind of stouty kind of niceness, like a little bitterness. Like I say, the acrid kind of falls in suit with all that bitterness, I guess. It's not acrid as an off flavor, though. It actually just kind of, it's nice, man. They blended the hops well with the roasted acridness, and it just kind of perfectly took over. I really, really like this beer.
Interesting.
9%, very dangerous. It tastes like a nitro stout. It's got a fluffy, smooth mouthfeel like that. Just real nice and silky. But it also has a punch underneath that just goes gah, 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 like hitting you with all these flavors, that I mentioned. It's just like, whoa, yeah, dude, this is good. This is really good. So cheers, guys. Thanks, Eric.
Yes.
Cheers, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beer Man. Thank you, Beer Man.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are. Okay. Where we're doing a Samuel Adams beer. Because I guess why not? Limited release. This is their, it says seasonal between on the website. I'm looking at the website on my phone. Between January to March is their Alpine Lager. Alpine Lager. Yeah, bad Boston accent. Again, so 5.5%. It is 18 IBUs, 186 calories. That's a little craft beer isn't necessarily light diet beer. No. And the malt varieties are the Sam Adams 2-row pale malt blend, honey malt, and wheat malt. The hop varieties they're using are Tettnanger Noble hops and Mandarina hops. Have this with spinach and artichoke dip, crab cakes, and chicken wings, and burgers, blackened fish, breaded chicken, and fruit pies, chocolate cake, and strudel. I don't know if I would drink this with chocolate cake. It would just be kind of clean, I guess. But all right, here's the beer in the Sam Adams Boston Lager glass. There's a little bit of lacing, a little bit. Some is sticking to the sides of the glass. It's very bubbly and effervescent thanks to the etching on the glass, or as Whiskey Dictionary would say, the gimmick bubble at the bottom. Yeah. And let's do an aroma test on this bad boy. So you're getting the honey, you're getting a honey-like sweetness, definitely. You're getting, yeah, definitely a honey, like clove honey kind of sweetness, like a flowery kind of sweetness in there. I'm getting some lemony notes in there. I'm getting some grass clippings in there. What else am I getting? I am getting a white bready malt in there. Maybe a little apple-y, or maybe not apple. Is it apple? Either apple or pear, I think. Somewhere around that as well. So it smells kind of sweet forward for I don't know what kind of style lager this is. I hadn't checked Beer Advocate for them to tell me. They just say on the website, Sam Adams website, that it's a lager. That's like really descriptive, right? But let's take a drink and a pull on the Alpine Lager from Samuel Adams. Cheers to everybody, and cheers to a pigskin blitz. Cheers, sir.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to the beer, man. All right. So it's very crisp. It's sort of kind of clean. I'll get into that. And it is pretty refreshing. It does have a bigger sort of a mouthfeel to it that the 186 calories and the 5.5% kind of alludes to. So, I mean, you could drink probably, I could probably drink two of these and one. I'd probably switch to something else, I think. But you're gonna start feeling these pound on in the old beer stomach. Yep. So flavor wise, I'm definitely getting that honey style clover honey sweetness in there. I'm getting the lemony zest, like a lemon zesty kind of note, like a lemon limey thing almost, but more on the lemon side. There is a tiny bit of like a lime-ish tartness in the background. There's a little twinge of like a souring finish to it, which is kind of odd. Yeah, it kind of finishes a little on the sour side, and there's a little bit of like a sticky, like oily sheen to the mouthfeel, which is, again, another little oddity to this particular beer. And what else are you getting? You're getting that white bready malt, a little bit of like a floury note to it, like a baking flour, like FLOU, or the one with the letter U in it, the flour there. As opposed to floral is what I'm saying. Yeah, FLOUER. There you go. You're getting some hop. You're getting some hop action at the end while it's trying to finish, and then you get a little bit of that's where you're getting a little bit of that sour, oily sort of twinge to it. What else can really be said about this beer? It's pretty plain Jane. It's pretty plain Jane. However, it's got a little bit more to it than just an average lager, and you can easily identify these notes. I don't know. I don't know if it's similar to like a cream ale in style. Maybe it's got like that sort of creamy-ish texture, but yeah, it tries to have a little bit of hop, like this the barest touch of some hops before you get that slightly oily kind of sheen to the mouthfeel. So, kind of, I don't know what to think of that yet. I'll have to come up with a rating here. I think it's above average for a beer, but maybe not quite much more than that. Yeah. So let's go back around. Let's go back around the horn. We'll check out on the chat, and we'll go over to East Coast Liquor Reviews Tanner and see what he's thinking on the Ethelios. How are you pronouncing it?
Etherius.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Etherios.
Cheers, Nina.
I'll never get this right. There you go. That's a good beer. So this is, so for a rating, I'll give it like a 90. With that being said, 15 for a 4-pack. Decent price for what you're getting. I liked a little bit of like the cantaloupe, kind of like they're saying that melon, but I'm not really getting much of like a fruit punch note that they're saying. I don't really pick that up. And I said orange creamsicle, but not like an orange creamsicle like orange or vanilla, more of like a creamy mouthfeel with a nice citrusy flavor going along with that. So I don't get vanilla in this. I don't want to confuse people when saying orange creamsicle. But yeah, like, so the finish is like a creamy citrus, grapefruit up front. It's definitely lots of tropical, pineapple, mango, a little bit of guava. You get that cantaloupe. It's good. It's a good beer. Is it my favorite by them? No, but if I went to the brewery and I wanted something that I could get, and maybe if I tried some of their other stuff, their higher ABV beers, and I wanted to finish off the night with something with a decent ABV, 6.6%, I'd probably grab one of these or two of these. These are they're easy drinking, medium bodied. I'd say medium carbonation. It's got a little bit of that prickliness to it. Cyclops scale. It's about, I'd say it's like 3.5, or no, 3 out of 5 hop cones, 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's got some sweetness with that little bit of that caramel kind of honey note to it. So yeah, it just makes it even more drinkable. I do enjoy it. Like I said, 90 out of 100. And are shout outs after, or?
You can do shout outs on it. If you want to do a shout out now, go right ahead.
All right. So shout out to for me tomorrow. I'm doing a brewery review. If you want to bring a beer from a brewery, or you don't have to bring a beer, or you just want a brewery that you guys want to talk about, we'll pull up the website and stuff and talk about a brewery. It doesn't have to be your favorite brewery. It could be one that's impressed you lately and you want to talk about their beers. Maybe you like the styles that they do. Maybe they're doing a good job creating some unique stuff and really putting themselves out there. Food Friday with Alex at what time is it? 8 o'clock?
I believe it's 8 o'clock, yeah.
8 o'clock. And then Bumpy Road normally does a new brew on Monday at 8 o'clock, but next week he's not going to be doing it. So I think Alex is going to do something on his channel. Not sure what he's going to call it yet. Yeah, I'll let you guys shout out yours. Miscellaneous. believe he's going to be doing something 8 p.m. tomorrow. So I'll be going at 5. I don't know if I said that. I'll be going at 5 tomorrow for a brewery review. So I'll drop the link, open panel. So if anybody wants to stop by and hang out and review a brewery. But yeah, 8 o'clock, miscellaneous. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to be doing, but I think he's going to be doing something at 8. I believe he said he's going to have an open panel and do something that's not just him, but I think he's going to invite other people to the live stream of him as well. So check out for that. And Flacco's beer reviews, go check him out. He's a cool dude. He does beer reviews.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I just dropped a whiskey review on my channel. I haven't done one in a while. So go check that out if you guys are interested in bourbon and scotch and all that stuff. And yeah, I pretty much just do all types of liquor, all types of. I'll even do a malt beverage. I think I did like a wine or something. And yeah, just look out for reviews for me, and I'll let these guys shout themselves out if they got anybody else that they want to shout out. And cheers! Thanks for having me, Eric.
Cheers, you got it.
Thomas Meadow.
Here's to the one and only Twisted Art Lady. Hello, cheers. Thanks for stopping by.
Cheers.
And Vanessa Kitty. Cheers, Vanessa. Cheers to you all in the chat. All right. Thank you, East Coast tenor. Let's go to the West Coast.
Hi, how's it going, everyone? Well, now this is a serious chocolate chip cookie dough bomb. I mean, seriously, I don't think they even intended on it to be that way. Maybe they did. I don't know. But I mean, a wow on that one. I really love chocolate chipped cookie dough before it's cooked. You know, who doesn't?
It's bad for you. It's addicting.
It's good. Yeah. But it had a nice cherry, raisiny, plum fruitiness also with a cinnamon touch in the flavor. So that it just all kind of rang through really nice. It was just very nice. The mouthfeel was so creamy and silky. The body was so like a nice, good full body. It had some good leggage too, like as far as like just along the glass there was really nice. Everything spoke the way it should have. And I'm gonna give this a 96 out of 100. I just really, really liked it. And I'm not gonna go on the world class kind of realm, but I'll definitely say this is a damn good beer. And if anyone could ever get it, I sent one to miscellaneous and I could not remember. Everyone is different though every year, so I don't know. This was so good. My God. So since we're doing shouts, I'm gonna go ahead and shout. It's gonna be a wheat beer of choice on Beer and Cheese Tuesday for Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Bring a wheat beer, any wheat beer. I don't care if it's American, German, Belgian, or South American or Canadian. I don't care what it is. Just bring it and mix a cheese with it. Find a cheese that will go with that. And we'll do some cheese pairings with that wheat beer. Well, I'm going to do a wheat beer. I'm going to try and find a wheat beer. But I like the whole Belgian. Yeah. But yeah, and then Wednesday will be our last barley wine. Bring American forward, English forward, barley wine, mix it up. I don't know, cuvee it, whatever the hell you got to do. Just make sure to have some barley wine in it. And the last one of what we're going to do for the next going forward, I'm mentioning it now ahead of time, is every week now we're going to be going, I'm going to throw up a keyword, say like lactic acid or Germanic or whatever, and anyone can just go find whatever they want under that kind of classification. Because it is, I like your style. I don't want to name the style. I want people to be able to find their own thing. So so we'll look out for that in the future, and that's at Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern. So, and look out for any other shit. Breweries coming along. I'm almost like at the end of it, so hopefully we'll be brewing some beer soon. So, cheers to you guys. Thanks, Eric.
Cheers.
Thanks, man. Cheers, man.
Got it. Cheers. All right, I'm standing up, everybody. All right. So we reviewed for Massachusetts beer reviews, Thomas Meadow 75. The Alpine Lager by Samuel Atoms, which I'm on the Beer Advocates now. I'm on Advocate now, and they say it's a killer beer / Zwickel beer. Zwickel beer. It's ranked number 130th overall in that style. Not very good. And they give it a score of 80, which is barely good here. So, for people that don't know really quickly, a Keller beer, Zwickel beer / Zwickel is a rather old, rare, and unique German beer style. Keller beers are unfiltered and unpasteurized lagers that date back to the Middle Ages. The beer is matured, unbunged, which means the beer is exposed. Get your mind out of the gutter. Deep vault. The final product is smooth, naturally cloudy beer that's rich in vitamins from the yeast. The hop bitterness can be high and alcohol will vary. Zwickel beer is similar to Keller, but not as pronounced. So they're giving said beer again. It got an 80 on Beer Advocate, and I think I'm going to go a little lower than that. My brain, I'm just going to go with the first gut instinct, and if Michael Komaroff was here, he'd write this down in the beer journal. I'm going to go straight 80, or no, I'm going to go with a straight 75. I think 75 out of 100 for this particular beer. It's again, it's a pretty simplistic beer that's easy to identify the various flavors that are in it. So it's not a challenge. It's not a challenging beer to drink, luckily. However, I'm finding that I'm getting within the bread notes. It is a white bready malt. But within the white bready malt notes, I am getting some caramel toffee-ish kind of notes mixed in with those lemons, those lemony kind of fruits in there. And that mouthfeel, I don't know if hopefully that's not the style here. The mouth feels a little weird, it being kind of on an oily, having like this oily, slick sheen to it, with a little bit of like this souring twinge in the background. I kind of wish they worked on this mouthfeel and they worked on the body of the beer a little bit and kind of rounded out the flavors a little bit more to kind of make it a little more cohesive. You're getting decent enough flavors up front. I think the palate and the finish of the beer are not quite necessarily there. However, I'm not going to sit here and be one of those, or I guess stand here right now. I guess I'm not going to be one of those guys that's standing here right now before you to go and tell Samuel Adams Brewing Company to go screw itself. I'm not that kind of a beer drinker. I'm in the category of I like all the crafty stuff. I like all the macro stuff. I can kind of live in harmony and drink them and be completely okay with either one. But this is like very easy, approachable for the most part. A lot of what Sam Adams is producing on a mass scale is pretty easy to drink and approachable at a good price point. And the 12 pack, should I say, of the varieties of different Sam Adams beers was like 16 and change, which isn't too bad. I do like the fact that it was pretty fresh because you never know with these kind of beers. But again, so this is getting a 75 out of 100. I think the body of the beer and the mouthfeel, and the finish just needs some, I don't know, it needs some retooling for it to be a little bit more of a cohesive product here. But 75, I would still recommend you at least drink it once in your life and determine it for yourself. It won't cost you a bunch of money, so you're not out a whole bunch of money. There you go, people. Nice. That is the story of the day. Let's go full panel here, shall we? Can we go full panel? There we are, full panel. Anybody so we did all the shout outs. I'll shout out the fact that we're going to try to do this particular program as long as we humanly possibly can, and as long as people want to continue joining on Wednesdays at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's the Massachusetts Reviews, the Wild Card Wednesday. Just bring a wine, beer, spirit, or really any adult beverage. Let's have fun. And all I ask is you're not a douche to either anyone in the panel, or you're not a douche and you just are constantly shouting over people trying to do a beer review if you live in the state of Ohio. Oops, sorry. Let's see. We have some comments before we call it before we wrap up the program. Let's see if I can open up the comments here. Thrash Life is in the building. Let's go. Where did we leave off? Let's go to Thrash. Yep. Thrash Metal. Cheers. If you are drinking anything, including non-alcoholic, let us know. Cheers. Tanner cheers him on. There you go. Good to see you. Oil Slick. Charlie Sheen. Charlie. Oh, slick like Charlie Sheen. All right. Cheers.
That's
Just
cool.
got back from the freezing ranch, 10 degrees with a -5 Fahrenheit wind chill. Damn. Yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of snow, I think, tomorrow. When this Thursday, it's going to be between 1 and 3 inches, I think. So here we go. Winter coming to southeastern New England.
Damn, man, for sure. Jeez.
Yeah. Lone Star Lounge. Cheers. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers. Anybody new in the chat? We got Lone Star. Yeah. We're shouting out names. Lone Star and Twisted. Go subscribe to either or go subscribe to both. Why not? They stick around with us and they chat with us and we chat with them and they're all good people. Dallas might even get some. Damn.
Wow.
Dude, is it like in Georgia if they get snow in Dallas, one freaking flake they cancel school for a week? I don't think the South really knows what to do with snow, despite the fact that South Carolina just had a giant blizzard, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yep. North Carolina, South Carolina. All those areas.
I had to work, and they had the drivers delivering during our last snowstorm. So that tells you about New England.
Damn. Well, tomorrow I think tomorrow, like towards maybe like noontime or something, all this weather should be quite.
Yeah, it goes away
farther
quick.
Away from the southeast.
It goes away fast.
Yeah. Ours warmed up quick. It was like really cold, and then it went away. You got all of our shit.
Yeah. As long as it's not a snowpocalypse, yes. Lone Star's in the Dallas, Texas area as well. And Thrash Metal is currently enjoying some good hard-earned H2O after the ranch. All right. Make it a ranch water next time. All right. And sometimes it's can't. Oh, okay. So the idea from Dallas is sometimes snow cancels school.
Ice.
But the ice, yeah, ice always cancels school. I remember trying to get the bus one time where I live here, and down the street, the whole street was just an ice sheet. And you're trying to walk to that bus stop, and you're basically walking on an ice rink with your sneakers on. It doesn't. That was not fun walking. I can tell you that. No, I don't like. You at least with the snow, you can theoretically get a tiny bit of traction under your tire. When you have an ice storm, forget about any kind of traction and proper driving. Because if you you shouldn't really be slamming on the brakes in the wintertime, but if you hit the brakes really hard, all you're gonna do is skid and slide, and you will have zero control over that. None.
Yeah.
Just remember if you get into a skid this way or that way, you're fishtailing that way. Use the steering wheel in the direction you are sliding. Don't
jump out of your car.
Yeah, right.
Go this way. Don't go to the left and turn the wheel to the right. All you're gonna do is this.
Yeah, I remember one time. Like at least like 4 or 5 years ago, me and my buddies were in one of his trucks. It was like I think it was an F-350 with the extended cab, and we were coming around a corner, and we wicked slid right into some lady's mailbox. And I swear we got so lucky because she came out and she was like,
federal offense.
She was like, "Are you guys okay? Are you guys all right?" And she was wicked cool about it. My buddy gave her some money for a mailbox, and we went on our way. Like she was totally not upset about it.
What happened to your buddy's truck? Did that have some damage on the side of it?
Oh no, it was F-350. Are you kidding me? We smoked that mailbox.
It was like a
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's a big truck.
Shift to neutral when stopping on ice. Cheers. That's a great idea. I think Berserker is in. I think he's in the Alberta area. No, he lives in Canada. He's
No
he's in the
breaks.
West Coast of Canada, I believe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cheers. Haven't heard from you in a while, Berserker man.
Cheers to you, man.
Berserker in. Hopefully, all is well in the Great
Yeah.
White North. Yeah. Bob and Doug McKenzie. You got to watch the movie Strange, people.
Heck yeah, that's a great movie.
I'm not a hoser, you're a hoser. Hey, no, you're a hoser. They make a stop to go get some beer from Elsinore Brewery, and they try to get free beer by saying, there was a rat in the case of beer. You got to give me a whole new beer case, eh?
Eh?
The store said, you got to go to the brewery to get a free case. And the brewery said, I'm not giving you a free case. Quite a Canadian story right there, huh?
Have you had Proclamation before, Thomas?
Oh, yeah. Numerous times. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they make good stuff. I've been really impressed by their stuff lately. Spent a lot of money lately.
The IPA
and the sour money on their beer, but I do enjoy it.
We're spending, yeah.
Yeah, they're very spendy. Most of their 4-packs around like $18-20, especially if you go to the brewery.
Like common going rate for all these crafty beers these days. That's the only
especially those period sours. Those are spendy, dude. They get up like $7 to $10 a can.
Or you could drink hot cocoa and be down with the Swiss Miss, right?
There you go.
Get down with the Swiss.
Buy some Swiss Miss and you're good to go.
I seen Dogfish just came out with a new beer. Just hit the shelves today. What the hell is the name of it? It was a new IPA.
Haven't had them forever.
Yeah.
I like Dogfish. They make some good stuff.
Yeah, them and Sam Adams had that $350 whatever million. I don't know if it's not an acquisition. I forget how they put it, but it's a I guess they're now like a joint venture. So if I look on this can, I don't know if I'm going to see it on this actual can, but typically they would say, well, maybe it's if you look on the can and the bottles of the Dogfish Head beers, it'll say brewed by Dogfish Head Brewing Company, and you'll see Boston or Benningville, PA, or Cincinnati, Ohio. Those are the other places that they brew all the Sam Adams stuff at. So they are now a part of the Boston Beer Company. And when they got bought, or not when they got bought out, when they did that joint venture, that put Sam Calagione, which is their founder and head brewmaster at Dogfish Head, that put him square center as the board of directors of Boston Beer Company. So that man has much say when it comes to any of the Boston Beer Company Samuel Adams beers. So he's got some direction in all of this. So I don't know if that in turn helps Sam Adams put out a better product or not. I haven't noticed. I think it's kind of like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Budweiser, PBR, Coors Light. A lot of people just go towards the Boston Lager or Oktoberfest or whatever their cup of tea is from Sam Adams. They go to their variety pack in the wintertime every year. They kind of expect the same thing, right? I don't think they're going to deviate. I don't think that's kind of a brewery that's going to deviate from that, because they sell that stuff by the millions, I bet, every year.
The beer they just came out with is called, I mean, maybe they released it before. It's my first time seeing it. It's called Where the Wild Hops Are.
Ooh.
It's an unfiltered, rustic, and wild IPA. And I noticed they show a cheese pairing. It says it pairs with cranberry goat cheese.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mention. I'm actually going. I bought it. My family bought some tickets to go to a local brewery in Westport, Massachusetts, called Buzzards Bay Brewing Company. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday between 5 and 6 p.m. They're actually doing a beer and cheese tasting.
Hey, all right.
So they have, I think they have like from a local dairy farm that makes cheese out in the central part of Massachusetts, I believe. They have a smoked, I'm trying to remember this. They have a smoked Gouda, a bacon and Gouda spread, an everything bagel Gouda, a chive cheddar, and a what do they call it? Like a cranberry and orange cheese spread or something.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Damn.
look at their website and guess how they're gonna, what beers they're gonna pair with what cheese. I can only guess. Maybe they'll pair their porter beer with the smoked Gouda. Maybe with the chive. I don't know. Maybe with like the everything or the bacon Gouda spread. Maybe they have a Schwartz
good.
beer. Maybe they'll pair it with that. I think they have a Colt. Maybe they'll pair that
The
with
Schwartz
cranberry.
beer, nice. Oh, that would be good, dude.
Cranberry orange spread. I thought maybe you could do that with a sour beer. Maybe sour.
Even a black IPA with it.
Maybe like a Kolsch or something, and then maybe with like an everything or like a chive cheddar. Maybe like one of their pale ales or something. Not like an IPA, but something with a little bit of hops. Right?
Yeah, less hops. Yeah.
Photos, expose, whatever. We're gonna talk about H2O drinking water for a second.
Yeah.
I'd go out and say hi, everybody.
What's up,
Cheers, man?
We're
Cheers,
trying
dude.
to hang it up and we're still talking. What's going down?
Trying to freaking warm up, man. It
I
was freaking
bet.
cold out there.
You're getting 5 wind chill. Holy shit!
So I will say on top of what you were saying is I'm fairly new to trying beer with cheese. So I'd like to go to like a tasting like that so I don't have to spend all this money on just buying blocks and then being disappointed with a cheese. So I'd like to go somewhere where they're actually doing pairings like that. I think that would be cool. Then I can actually find stuff that I like. And then for like Beer Man Show, I can go and find stuff that I've enjoyed without having to spend money on something. You know, like I bought that beer cheese and it was like $8. You know, I think the rest of it, I ate like a little bit of the block and then it went away and it turned blue and then I had to throw it away.
Right?
Oh my God, she's cold.
Let's take a look.
Holy shit, huh?
Jeez. Oh man.
No horse.
Oh, no, they're warm. They got long hair on them.
Oh yeah.
You only want to put a blanket on them when it gets down to like 0.
Started that horse in The Witcher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta study your cheese, man. You gotta study. You gotta study what goes with it. But honestly, like a pale ale, like see, I'm just saying, dude, you can go anywhere with it. Like the whole idea of my thing is like bring what you want. People want to see something that's never been tried before, and that's kind of something different just to see in the eye of it. It's like, oh. Yeah, that actually he liked that with that, you know, or whatever. So yeah.
Let's see if we can. Let's solo out Thrash Life. Anything you want to plug, show while you're here?
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
It's a processed cheddar cheese, but yeah, on the diet it really go. Right now I'm doing no alcohol until March right now. Just doing trying to do some weight loss and I'm not getting any younger. Trying to feel better and get my numbers right for the doctor and just working, exercising out at the ranch and here at the house and everything else, but nothing really going on. I've been doing kind of 1 minute videos for the rescues. I did one last week for Spanky. So if you guys haven't seen it, take a look at it. I'm trying to make just like 1 minute videos of the rescues, a little bit about the horse, and then how to contact for donations and everything else. But that's pretty much it. Just working. You know how it is. Same stuff. Just trying to lay low on the alcohol.
Gotcha.
Now for a little while.
Nice.
Shit can bog you down after a while.
Yeah. Gotta give it a break every once in a while.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed. I completely forgot to say something about the shirt, but I did a whiskey review with the shirt on you got me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I have to go look. Do you have it up?
Yeah, it's the Four Roses small batch one.
Okay, cool.
Ooh,
Yeah, I have to go check it out.
that's a good bourbon.
I
Hello,
gotta-
Mark A. What's going on, Marcus? Up in the Great Wide North End.
So, Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
All right.
Oh yeah, we'll make it. Some of us have a will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
There's
have
a will,
to.
there's a way, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Just
to have a
put on your goggles and
You gotta see the lights at the end of the
In your
tunnel.
warm suit.
Nobody ever wants to hear that. Well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I've heard that before.
It's a way of life. I mean, I intermittent fast anyway. Yeah. It's like the first day I went ahead and did instead of doing the 18-6 or a 16-8, I did a full 24-hour fast. And then you just gradually get back into eating a little bit. Like I had a little this morning. So my complete calorie intake was probably 1,500, but I got over 10,000 steps at the ranch, working in the cold. So you're working harder than you are when it's, normal temp out. And dude, you're way below the caloric, calories in, calories out stuff. So at the same time, you're doing really good for your body too, doing intermittent fasting, because you're getting into autophagy and cleaning up a lot of bad shit in your body. So just trying to, I want to look 20 again. So I won't get that far. I'll try and look 35. How's that?
Yeah.
Well, I
Shave
can't look
this
35.
off. I'll be right there with you, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're getting younger.
Yeah, we're not getting any younger people. All right. So we got 7,000 people watching live. We would like to extend a rocking thank you to all you people watching there live from the great World Wide Web out there. Stay classy, San Diego. Wait a minute, no. And until next time,
go Avs.
We'll sign off here. Hey, you got 8 people now. Thank you, 8,000. Till next time, keep tasting those great liquidy beverages. Cheers.
That's right.
Cheers. We'll see Thrash in March.
And, stay hydrated.
And
stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Cheers. See you soon.
Okay, well.